Appreciating with that. Chris, once again, welcome, and then
Thank you.
congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you.
I would want your opening remarks, welcoming the people of Kumasi, especially for tomorrow's game, and then your expectation of the fans before my colleagues come in with their questions.
Yes, well, I've been here to Kumasi 3 times now in the last 4 days. So I know the environment as well as I can do. Of course, I was involved with the team when we came here for the Nigeria game, and I know what a difference is made to the team. It's a very, very passionate support. It's a very vocal support, and any team that wants to do well wants a big crowd behind them. And this, I'm quite sure, will happen. Whatever the numbers are, I know it will be a very vocal crowd. But we also know that as a team, as players, we have a responsibility to return this, and the supporters must enjoy what they see. And mostly, we can never guarantee any result, but mostly they want to see a team that's giving everything to get a result.
Right. Okay, your name, media house, please.
Yes, my name is Mano, also from Media Channel. Okay. Coach, in our last games, our last 7 games, from the World Cup, the Afcon, and even the playoff against Nigeria, yeah, unable to win games. We find it difficult to win games. And Afcon, we didn't win a game. And the World Cup, we won just a game. We keep considering those. The assurance to Ghanaians about our defenders. Are we not considering tomorrow against Angola?
This is team tactics. Whenever you play against whatever team, you have to analyze. You have to analyze the strengths of the team. Some of what you say are obvious things. If you are conceding goals, it makes it more difficult to win football matches. So our responsibility is to get the right balance. Everybody wants to see goals, so there will be a percentage of the supporters that want to see more goals. There'll be a percentage of the supporters that want to make sure that we don't leave too many goals in. So for me, it's about getting that balance. To have a team that's a good structured team that defensively is good, but to win football matches, you need to score goals. So this is something I'm very conscious of.
Your name, media house, please.
Which, my name is Delali from Gelso. My question is related to Tariq Lam. Got injured and he's not going to be in your squad. Will his absence affect your team and how you intend to play?
As regards Tariq, yes, it's a big miss for us simply because he's only been involved for a short period of time. But this is what having a squad is all about, because what can happen is you can have a player that gets injured, 2 3 weeks before the international call up, so you are aware there might be a problem. And with Tariq, we knew the 2 weeks before that was potentially going to be a problem. But this is about a squad, and always there are going to be difficulties, always there are going to be surprises, and that can be sometimes 2 or 3 days before games. This is where you have to utilise the squad in the best way you can, and the players in their positions the best way that you can.
Your name, media house, please.
How often have you followed African football? How are you?
So, because of time, let him take the first. So if there's an opportunity, I'll give you.
As regards, are you talking about Ghanaian football, the local leagues?
The continent. Yeah.
African football is, it's I'm, apart from being a head coach and an assistant coach before that, a manager, football is my life. So you watch as much football as you can. The continent of Africa is producing so many good players. Hence the reason why the African Cup of Nations has become a bigger part. I'm somebody that was born and brought up in England. Now, the African Cup of Nations is shown more regular in England than ever before. And that's because of the quality of the teams and the quality of the individuals.
Yesterday we saw an unfortunate incident where mobile goal was hit a goalkeeper. What of it? Is he fit? Our players in camp. Our players are available for selection.
Yes, yes, he is fine, and also I think he posted it anyway. I'm not somebody that's goes on to social media, but I understand the significance of it, and I think there's something that went out that actually wasn't from Joe Wallacott. So no, he is fine. Of course, at the time there's concern, but very shortly afterwards we determined that he is fine, and yes, it was a very unfortunate incident. This probably gives me an opportunity. I think it was somebody else who spoke about Tariq, the injury. If I look at the squad where we are, the only concerns would be about Mohamed Salisu, who's there's been some concerns about him over the last few weeks. He's had some difficulties, some injury difficulties over the last 2 weeks. His club although he played last week, the club have used him sparingly because of that, because of some of the issues. So this is one that we have to consider. So he would be, from the squad that we have, he would be the only doubt that we would have, and it's something that we will have to determine and think about today and tomorrow.
I did a bit of research and realized that for our last 5 coaches who've come in, only 2 of them won their first game. How important is it for you to win your first game, especially considering the context of this only 2 of the last 5 coaches?
Yes, it's important because it is the first game, but also it's not about the head coach. It's about us playing a game at home here against very good opposition in Angola, and it's points. Our aim, of course, is to qualify for Afcon and to do well in Afcon, and the only way you can do that is by winning football matches. So, yes, I think for me personally, it would be a wonderful thing, and of course, hugely important to get a win, but more importantly for the team. To win this game against, I say, very good opposition at home here, with a tough game coming in a few days' time, it is hugely important.
My name is Betty. Coach, I know you want us to be measured in our education, but how well do you know the Angolan side, and how much of a threat is this to your team being your friend?
My experience of Angola is if I look at my involvement in the team, the squad, the association. Of course, it was before I was made head coach, so I was aware, of course, as soon as the campaign started and the draw was made, that we would play Angola. So yes, as each coach would do, I've studied them in their last 5, 6, 7 games. Technically, a very good team, and obviously the very sort of Portuguese influence, a lot of good technical players. So I am in no doubt that it's strong and tough opposition. So we have to plan for that, as we would do for any opposition. But certainly they have the capabilities that if we are not to play as well as what I would like to, that they can cause us a lot of problems. And we will have to play well.
Yeah.
Coach, Rahman from Canada. I'd like to ask, looking at the players you have actually school now, what kind of football should we expect in terms of tactics? What kind of should we expect?
What you'll expect I think always, when you have, we have, including today, we have 2 days preparation. Some players played on Sunday, they arrived on Monday. We trained yesterday and today. There are the aspects that you are looking for is is to be tactically good because we're playing against a good technical team. But each coach will tell you of the other aspects you expect, and that is the emotional ones, which is determination and character and will to win and desire and hard work. They are elements of the game that come hand in hand with tactics and quality. The best way to get a result in a game is to show the quality that you have. We already spoke about having to be good defensively, but there's a combination of a lot of things. What you are not able to do is in 2 days